Yeah, I left off on one of the videos, the lesser of two evils. They have been straightforward regarding Her Majesty, the Queen of all creation, and the fact that they are going to try to fuck her over and fuck her creations, which is you and me, you see. So, that being said, being fed the lies and the half-truths and the at least a poly view of actual events and what's going on, you are the greater evil. We've just done horrific things by becoming human. You see, the Civil War was civilization, civil lie, the civil lie. You see, the Civil War, the gray and the blue and all that, well, who cares about all that bullshit? That's his war. You see, God, the Zeus, Dr. Zeus, Mount Olympus, it's all warring. It's all atrophic. If it makes noise and you can smell it working, it's evil. That's what the song "The Day the Music Died" is about. We don't have to have noise. i.e. automobiles, cars, planes, trains, you name it. You see, we don't have to do that. We never had to utilize that type of, it's horrible. You know, Katy Perry is one of the top runners in this shit, and over a year and a half ago, I said some pretty bad shit was going to happen to her. And, well, anyway, you know, she has these songs about "I Kissed a Girl" and "Dark Horse" and all that. So you want to play with magic? Well, she did kiss the girl, and the girl kissed her back, and there's a little clip I'm going to show you. And that's what happens when you fuck with Mother Nature, you judicial bastards and bitches. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, and you are going to send the innocent people that were misled by your laws, by your education, by your medicine. See, a doctor is only practicing medicine. If a lawyer has a business, he's practicing law. So is a judge. They're not actually applying law. They're practicing it. If you go practice soccer, what the fuck are you doing? Are you playing the game? No, you're practicing. See, so that negates every fucking thing that they're about. When you understand that a professor emeritus is a veteran soldier that's been a soldier against you, you know, to create you, to keep you in everlasting ignorance so they can have eternal bliss while you go to the base of hell, basically. You know, you will be the food for the tree of their life. Or was gonna be anyway. That didn't happen. Here's Katy Perry's stupid bitch ass, and look what happens to her. You know, but in the video, notice the colors, the rainbow colors, My Little Pony, Rainbow Bright, you see. It all alludes to her, you see, and next to a legend you don't even compare is what, you know, the Pegasus Device song states by Wooden Toaster, you fucking faggot punk. You know, all y'all gonna have a real bad day soon. Merry Christmas, you see. But Katy Perry, even in her extraterrestrial video, the dark thing swirling through that video is a representation of the goddess, and you don't notice her. You focus more on Katy Perry and Kanye West. You see, next to a legend you don't even compare. Well, that hurt her heart really, really bad. You know, to further that injury, civilization, I mean, you have to stop and think what happened. America, we'll use that, American, that's what they made it. But, you know, it was the last really cool section of Earth that we could fuck with, I think. And you know, all it had was a bunch of Indians out there, so we can kill all them off and take their kids and re-educate them and make them think our way and make them accept Jesus, you see. So it's just, it's horrific, the direction in which, you know, they've led us. I actually stopped for a minute to walk outside. I literally stopped doing what I was doing to walk outside and say, hello, everybody, because I say that to those things that you can't see and don't know exist. I talk to them all the time. But the footage that I'm going to put on here just came from that, and I'll continue to try to talk. But the direction that civilization took was destruction, you see, and I mean, you just have to, it's common sense. You know, civilization and the humanities, you see, it's horrible. In the beginning was music, mathematics, and astrology, which equates to noise, a way to conform someone's thinking through logical mathematics, and the psychology of astrology, which is the soul. The archetypes are living beings. But the Gnostic stuff and all that, they were the Satanists. Plain and simple. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. The heretics and all of that were the Satanists. And if you're a Christian, well, you're a follower of Satan. And you see, you want the king of pain. You worship the king of pain. I mean, I understand how absurd that sounds, but that's precisely the reason they planned it that way, you see. It's so inconceivable. It's amazing. You see, I mean, it's truly what you know and the way that you think to the core of your existence, all the way down to what you are, and the way you think and the things that you desire and the passions and drives that you have been distorted into something that's really horrible. But to further that, you can't really conceive what the world is about and the realities that surround you. They temporarily temper the temple, your temple of your head, you know, the temple, they temporally disassociate and disassembled your ability to even fathom what reality is truly about, so that they could mislead you, you see. It's hard to explain it, but you know, it's just it's nuts. And not being rude or funny or anything, but we're all nuts. We're all Daffy Ducks, you see. We're all Looney Tunes. More come later.